All right, students and everyone else watching, welcome to a terrific Thursday. We are week 8, day 4. It is May 21st. We are switching up what we're learning about right now. I don't need to talk so loudly. Got my microphone right here. Just got a chance to link my tent video from yesterday on the classroom. So if you haven't had a chance to check out that video, it's up as well, and this one will be up there too. I guess you're watching it, so you found it. Okay, so where are we at? We are making a change in what we're studying. We're going to finish up cells this week. We are starting genetics, heredity, all that good stuff, and we'll work on that for the next 2 weeks through the end of the year. And I'll get to that in a second. Let me get my birthdays. We have one Ryder Walding, 521. Happy birthday, Ryder. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day in this beautiful weather. Today might be the best day of the year. Who knows? It's not going to be too hot, but it's going to be just right. 75 degrees. Can't wait to get out there and enjoy the good weather. All right, where we're at. We are going to start studying heredity and genetics. And this slide here is a direct copy from Miss Maddox's slides when she taught 6th grade her first year at New Brighton, all the way back then in what was that? 2016, around there, 2017. Anyway, I was super stoked when DJ Maddox joined our staff. And anyway, she taught 6th grade. We shared slides. So I just went back and grabbed her. She loves dogs. She has a corgi named Leia. Anyway, so heredity is the passing on of characteristic genetically for one generation to another. So that's the key thing about genetics. It goes from one generation to the other. Everything kind of starts from that fact that really, if you step all the way back and look at organisms from up above a mountaintop and you look down, the main purpose of any organism is to procreate, to push forward their genetic information to the next generation. And we're going to look how that process works. And heredity is the passing of characteristics from one generation to another genetically. So, thousands of years ago, our ancestors domesticated dogs. And all dogs, all house dogs, are they called house dogs? Home dogs? Dogs? You know, dogs you have at your house. They are all the same species, but you have all the way from a tiny Chihuahua up to a Great Dane. Same species. Technically, they could mate and have an offspring, but I don't think that would be a good mix. But there are some pretty extreme mixes that people do. Saw a funny thing online that if our ancestors, instead of domesticating wolves, had domesticated bears, we'd have little teddy bear pets. I thought that was pretty funny. But I don't think that's true, because the characteristics of wolves are pretty close to dogs, where they are pack animals, they're loving, and that can happen. Bears are not pack animals. They like to have their own territory. So anyway, the reality where we would have had teddy bear pets is not true, unfortunately. Okay, so where do we go from here with genetics? We're going to be talking about heterozygous and homozygous phenotypes and genotypes. We're going to do a fun assignment called SpongeBob Genetics, where our boy Squidward has a big surprise in store for him. Can't wait to get to that. It is an on-paper assignment. I'm going to have to spend some time typing it up and making it an edible? I don't think you want to eat it. Editable. Editable? Is it the same word? Editable. Document where you can edit it yourself. All right. I think we might have to do some editing on this video, although I always say that never happens. All right. That song. Sorry, let's get back to the song. And so today, one of my favorite songs of all time. I'm only going to accept the OG version, OG band who came up with this song, this bass line. My entire life, I've had a trouble with bass versus bass. And it was awkward when I was a kid and I went to Circuit City and I said, I need more bass in my car, and it came back in and it was full of fish. So anyway, always had to have trouble with those two words. Anyway, getting off track. Oh, I hear someone out on the stairs. Does anybody want to enter? No? Okay. I have no idea what I was talking about. I got off track on the bass versus... Oh, the song. I only want the OG version of the song, the singer, the band. It has been sampled so many times. Yesterday, I didn't have a word, but the day before that, Lucas, again, Lucas K, killing it. I think that's 3 in a row for him. For Your Eyes Only, Sheena Easton, amazing answer. That was a really deep cut. It's the theme song to the Roger Moore James Bond movie with the same name, For Your Eyes Only. One of my favorite Roger Moores, not my favorite. Favorite Roger Moore was probably Moonraker, which is kind of a controversial choice, but just love that movie. I love Jaws. Just love how over the top it is. For Your Eyes Only is good too. It's got a great climbing scene towards the end. So I recommend all of them. Start with Sean Connery, Dr. No, the OG. A lot of rumors that the new Bond movie, No Time to Die, which is also like there's no time for it to come out because it's already delayed 6 months. Anyway, haven't listened to the Billie Eilish theme song. I'm not going to hear it until I walk into the theater and watch it. I have this fear I'm going to get in an elevator or I'm going to go to Safeway and the song's going to be on and I'm going to run out of Safeway because I do not want to hear that song until I'm in the theater watching the movie in hopefully November. Anyway, some people think that Dr. No might be the bad guy in No Time to Die. That's the rumor. We will see. I don't think so. It'd be cool if it was. However, I kind of think that'd be a neat twist. All right, so let's get excited about genetics going forward the next couple weeks. Last thing I want to say is save your date. Save the date on June 5th, Friday. 2 Fridays from now will be our bingo bonanza. I want all the 6th graders to be there. We're all going to wear purple. We're going to have great music, great prizes. I might ask a select few of you to do a stress test of bingo with me, maybe at my next Thursday office hour. But anyway, look forward to that. I look forward to our office hours at 11. I'm going to log off now so that I can get to those office hours. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. I think this was maybe the most fun I've had making one.